Hello and welcome to Nintendo Pals Podcast, episode 126. Tonight, Fire Emblem has released, and a pet fish has revealed credit card details. We're talking news from the week of January 20th. We're talking all of that and more. Well, greetings, fellow Nintendo pals. My name is Andross, and I am joined, as I am joined each and every episode of Nintendo Pals Podcast by my co-host, Micah.
Yep.
And we, together, make up the Nintendo Pals. The show all about Nintendo and friendship. Speaking of friendship, Micah, I gotta ask, how the heck are you?
Doing pretty good.
It's pretty good to hear. What an opener I had here. Like, hey, Fire Emblem released today, and also a pet fish released some credit card details. We got a lot of news that we're going to cover, but before we jump into any of that, Micah, I gotta ask, do you know what we are doing tonight?
What we do at least 2 times every week.
That's right. We try to take over the world of Nintendo podcasts, and we do that through 5-star reviews by you, the listeners. We don't do it. We don't leave the 5-star reviews. You guys leave the 5-star reviews on Podchaser, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Audible. And basically anywhere else you can leave 5-star reviews or share our show or thumbs up, all the positive interactions to help the algorithm go, I think these guys are pretty cool. I'm going to recommend them to more people. That's what we need. We need your help. We need your help, and together we can take over the world. Yeah, so Micah, what do you say? We jump into the first segment of our show. Let's talk what you playing. Micah, what have you been playing lately?
I've been playing some Pokémon Violet.
Oh yeah, you have it there. You have it there, visual.
It's not planned, but I'd have all of my Switch games stacked right here for some reason. Well, just the cases. Only like 2 of them actually have the games in them.
Nice. That's cool that you're playing Pokemon Violet. What are you up to in it? Where are you at?
I just beat Iono, the streamer gym leader
Who?
lady. Isn't it Iono or something?
I don't know. Yeah, the streamer lady. She's a fantastic gym
Or is
leader.
it Iono? Nobody knows.
Pretty sure it's
Actually,
Iono.
lots of people know.
I'm pretty sure it's Iono because I think she makes that exact joke. Your eyes are mine, caught in my electric web.
Yeah, she says that a lot.
It's her catchphrase is, hey, you're looking at me. Give me your views. She is not afraid to self-promote and to use her career as a gym leader to make her a famous streamer. The part where she's like, hey, thanks for the donation. It's like someone just like throws up like 500 Pokey in the middle of
that.
Oh, it's like right before you start battling her. It's like, thanks so much for the donation, Superstar 97, like some like random username. It's pretty funny. Nice. Anything else you got you want to highlight?
Probably. But do I remember them is the question. Also played some Rocket League.
The well never runs dry for Rocket League.
Yep. At least once a week, usually. And I'm going to pretend those are the only 2 games I played. Because I don't remember the other ones.
Well, I played a lot of games. I've played almost every Zelda game this week. I did
including Link's crossbow training.
not Link's crossbow training. I can't find my copy of that. It's here somewhere.
Disappointing.
Oh no, gotta find it. Gotta find it because that's that's probably the best game in the series. Second only to Breath of the Wild.
It's certainly an opinion.
Yeah, so I played a little bit of every Zelda game. I got Twilight Princess HD and Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass and Minish Cap all on the Wii U. And it was a bit of an adventure to get games on the Wii U since they don't allow you to add funds anymore, but you can add them via the website if you have linked your Nintendo account with your like Nintendo ID from the Wii U 3DS days.
Nice little loophole.
Yeah, a bit complicated, and but it was cool. And now I have those games. So I'm pretty excited to give Twilight Princess HD a try. But now if it comes out on Switch, I might be a little.
You mean when it comes out on Switch?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little.
I've changed my idea. Not my idea, but I think your prediction on that coming out is correct now.
Yeah,
that you've gotten it on Wii U.
Yeah, at least wait till like December, so that I don't feel like I completely wasted money.
Announce it.
Yeah. Shadow drop. So beyond that, beyond playing a little bit of every Zelda game, I'll talk about it more in the next podcast episode with What You Making, new segment we have for the second episode each week. But besides that, I played Wii Fit U. Finally played that, and holy cow, it's fun.
Everything you hoped it would be.
Yeah. It is everything I hoped it would be. They added some mini games that I think are really good. I think they made some very weird decisions with the menuing in that game that makes it kind of hard to get to the games. And there's just a lot of fluff that doesn't need to be there. But the games themselves are really good. I really liked this one. What is it called? What is a one-man sled called that they ride at the Olympics? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
What is it called? Skeleton?
Sounds about right.
Well, they added a game for the Wii U version of Wii Fit. It's a new game. It's Wii Fit U. It has all the stuff from Wii Fit plus more games. And in that, you sit on the Wii balance board and lean back. And the farther you lean back, the faster you'll go. So you're essentially just holding a crunch while racing. And that is super fun. I think that is the most fun I've had doing an ab workout. A luge. Luge is what Monkey Thunder says it's called. That sounds right. Yeah, I really liked that game. There was a trampoline one where you have to do a balance and then you jump just insane heights. There was a waiter one where you are delivering desserts. You have to step on the balance board to move, and you turn the gamepad in front of you, and it's a tray with food that you have to balance. And I think that's pretty fun.
Did they bring back the you have to not make the candle go out by being really still or something?
Oh, I'm
pretty sure that was broken.
Yeah, I think that's still in there. I didn't play it because I was just trying out new games. There's essentially a little open world game thing for the Woohoo Island Plaza. Your character just free runs around with the gamepad in there for this mini game. I was like, this is the closest we'll ever get to that dream game of Wii Sports World. You just get to roam around and do what you want.
For 1 to 2 people.
not 1 to 2 people. Let us know. Everybody out there, let us know. I'm not the only one that wants this. Wii Sports, but it's like an open world game. Not I don't even need it to be like open world, but you can like go around Woohoo Island and like do different activities, you know? That would be cool. And it's wintertime in Woohoo Island on the Wii U. It's interesting.
Nice little touch.
Yeah, so everything's all snowy. Anywho, that's what I played this week. Yeah, nothing else I really want to highlight. I can't think of anything. So with that, I guess let's move into the next segment of our show. Let's talk some Nintendo news. Drop my spinny thing. Oh, God. For those not watching the video,
Is that like a weird little piccolo or something?
It's like a little, like spinning a pen on your finger. Yeah, so it's like a little tiny baton. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. A little bow staff. Makes it seem cooler than it is. You can just spin it around. Anywho, let's see. Nintendo news. That's where we're at. I got him completely sidetracked because you sent me a message that said I'm recording. Yeah. Yes, I am recording. This is recording.
Because usually you mention it before we start, and then I realized you didn't say anything about it, so I just wanted to make sure.
It's recording. It's recording. Okay, what you want to take the first news item? I thought you'd get a kick out of this one.
Yeah, Pet Fish reveals credit card details during a Pokemon Violet live stream.
Yeah, so
I'm actually not 100% sure if this is some random streamer's name or a legit pet fish.
This is a legit pet fish. Have you seen Fish Plays Pokemon?
I have.
So that channel that kind of made that famous did one for Pokemon Violet. And I'm assuming this happened while the streamer was away or asleep. I mean, you're not going to sit there for that whole
As
playthrough.
It's happening, like, oh, wow.
Make sure it's going good.
It's releasing my credit card information. I should let this keep happening.
Yeah. The game crashed partway through, and after it crashed, the fish somehow got into the eShop and then into the menu and to the point where the credit card number was up on the screen because it was saved to the eShop.
Yeah.
In addition to that, he also changed his profile icon to a picture of me playing golf.
Oh, nice.
So he's a classy fish, at least, you know. I just thought that was very funny.
What are the odds of all the random stuff that fish could have done? It committed a felony.
Yeah. So there you have it. Don't trust your fish with your credit card information, everybody. That's lessons learned here. Nintendo Twitter revealed that there's a playable teaser of the new Bayonetta game hidden in Bayonetta 3. I didn't look into this anymore. They gave details on how to get it, but that's cool. Was it there this whole time?
Cool.
Or is that like an update?
I wonder if they just added that in. I would think they had just added it in compared to someone just happening upon this random playable teaser like of a game that they hadn't heard about.
Yeah, I don't know. But they said it was hidden in the game, so maybe nobody found it.
It could be.
Bayonetta 3.
With how crazy some gamers get, it's hard to imagine things stay hidden for long.
Bayonetta 3 was such a like flash in the pan. I feel like there was talk about it coming, it released, and then I don't think I really heard much about it after that.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't run in the right circles. I mean, Bayonetta is definitely not our kind of game. But I didn't see much talk about it among even the big Bayonetta fans, among creators.
I've heard all the boss fights are pretty crazy.
Hopefully that doesn't mean this new Bayonetta game will not do good. I think it will.
Yeah, I hope it scores a 99
Probably
on
people
Open
just can't
Critic.
talk about it because,
As part of
she's
finding the game in Bayonetta 3, you have to sign an NDA.
No, I meant just the game in general. They're probably not talking about Bayonetta because she's naked quite a bit. So you can't really share that most places. Naked. Anywho. That's not how I pronounced naked, by the way. I just did that for comedic purposes, everybody. Let's move on to the next news
Sure,
item.
well, it's gonna be a throwback. But speaking of playing
Speaking
bits
of
of
naked,
games in a game,
I was really hoping for you to take that transition.
no, Dragon Quest Treasures now has a demo.
Nice. That was a good transition.
Unfortunately, you talked way too long about this Bayonetta 3 stuff, and I forgot exactly what you said.
Dragon Quest Treasures. So anybody interested in trying that one out, there is a demo available. Next news item. If you play the Fire Emblem Heroes game on your smart device, aka your phone, you can obtain special in-game Order of Heroes item. A special in-game Order of Heroes item that my goodness, let me just start over here. I'll read this all in. It's just a blob of words. You can obtain a special in-game Order of Heroes item set that can be used in the Fire Emblem Engage game on Nintendo Switch. That sentence is just such a mess in my mouth. I can't say it. But you can get a special item if you play the Fire Emblem Heroes game and it's connected.
Yeah, so not only can you get fancy platinum coins and points, you can get other cool things.
True. I don't play Fire Emblem Heroes, but apparently it's pretty popular. Makes a good amount for Nintendo. I've seen reports on earnings from it.
Yeah, I played it a bit, and then I decided maybe Fire Emblem just isn't that good of a game.
Wow. Shots fired as we're going to talk about.
I decided to never buy another Fire Emblem game.
Shots fired as we're going to talk about Fire Emblem.
If I've bought any.
Fire Emblem Engage released today as the date of the recording of this. And it's reviewing well. It's reviewing very well. Here's the thing. It's scaled back on the dating sim side of the game.
It's surprising me that it's still reviewing so well then. I thought that was everyone's favorite part.
It's not. There are three camps of Fire Emblem fans. There's the ones that really like the dating sim side and the relationships and figuring that out. Not just for themselves, but for like their whole army and party, like doing the matchmaking and getting those. Then there's those that like the tactics game. You know, the people that have been with the series before it had that dating side. And then there's a group that is in the middle that likes both. And I think Fire Emblem Three Houses leans more towards the dating sim side, but it has it has everything else. Where this one just goes way more in on the tactics side and focuses a lot more on that. And
does this mean that we'll soon get just the dating side in the Fire Emblem game soon?
Yeah, that'll be the new Waluigi game that they're working on. just a dating sim. This game is being pitched as a good game for newcomers to the series. Nintendo released trailers like the thumbnail was my first Fire Emblem. And I was like, well, that makes me feel like I'm 5. I don't know if I like that, but it's sort of being pitched that way. I think they are realizing that they're like, we're not trying to compete with ourselves and what Three Houses has. We're trying to focus on a different aspect of what makes the series special. And so now you've got both of those on the Switch, which I think is a good combo. And this is the most interested I have ever been in a Fire Emblem game. I was very close to purchasing it, but decided to save on some monies right now because, Christmas was expensive. and we just, and I knew I wasn't going to have time to play it. So, yeah. But this is one I'm going to keep an eye on. If I play a Fire Emblem game, it's this one. It's got Ike in it,
So if you don't play this one, you'll never play another Fire
Never
Emblem
play
game.
another Fire Emblem. That's not true. Not true. Anywho, that's Fire Emblem Engage. That wasn't in the news, but I forgot to add it. So there you go. Micah, you can take the next point.
Speaking of points, for the 5th year in a row, the Nintendo Switch is the best-selling console of the year.
Heck yeah, it is. Heck yeah, it is. This isn't like crazy surprising. It's just been still too hard to find a
PS5.
PS5. Yeah. And then Xbox.
I'm just going to ignore that part.
Xbox, I think it's selling well enough, but their focus is definitely more on Game Pass, and that spills into like the PC side just as much as the game console side. And they're doing great. They're all doing great. They're all selling well, but Switch is still on top 5 years in a row. Well, speaking of on top, have you heard of a game called Dokapon Kingdom? Because it should be on top
Definitely.
of your wish list. Dokapon Kingdom Connect was revealed for Switch coming this year, I believe. And this is like, I don't know how to describe this game. Mario Party, but an RPG, yes. It looks incredibly fun. I watched our pal Third Strongest Mole play through Dokapon Kingdom, the original from like I think PlayStation 1 or 2. PlayStation 2. And so when they announced this, I was just automatically super hyped. I think it'll be fun. It's just a really unique party game. And hopefully, I'm assuming since it's called Connect, it has online play, and you're playing.
Hopefully.
You can play with people
Or it's
online.
just a crossover with Tetris.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's all I got to say about that. I don't have anything special other than I'm keeping my eye on this one. I think you and I would enjoy this at least once, one playthrough,
At least once.
and then we'd be like
one playthrough.
And then we'd be like, all right, never again. Like Monopoly.
What do you mean? Monopoly's fantastic.
Yeah, but you don't like hop on the train to play that again right after you play it. Like, let's
Unless
play it
you lose.
again. Yeah.
Well, we also got the top 10 Nintendo Switch games sold for this last year.
Yes. Pull this up here because this one didn't have like a nice list here.
The image is a little small. Digital sales are not included in almost all these games.
Physical and full digital game.
All of them except for Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Spoiler alert, that's on the list, but does it deserve to be? Who knows?
Yeah.
Because all the other 9 do not include digital sales.
Yeah. So you want to go down the list? We can each take one.
You start at number 1 or number 10?
Number 1 for this list.
I see.
The best-selling game. What was the best-selling game of 2022?
Pokemon Scarlet/Violet.
This is insane.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely insane. Because, well, I'm not surprised, but it came out in November, and it still topped the chart. Like all these other games. Yeah, I mean, its next closest competition was itself. Number 2 is Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's more Pokemon.
And then Mario Kart 8, still going strong.
Number
Number
three.
3.
How many do you think it's at now? Total sales. We'll see it soon enough,
Way
right?
too many. No offense to that game, but too many.
Uh, Kirby and the Forgotten Land at number 4, which is well deserved and really cool to see. Kirby sold
yeah.
that well.
Speaking of well deserved, this next game is not. Not just kidding. But Nintendo Switch Sports.
Nintendo Switch Sports at
I'm
number
sure
5.
lots of people still play a bunch.
I think that it is getting a good amount of play. It's so close to what I want, but not quite. It just doesn't have the single play. It doesn't have the not single player, but the like content for the home side, like the local play. They were like, "You guys want to play online? Okay, that's all you get." And I was like, "Okay, like you can't play local, but you don't earn the rewards and like." The modes may be limited. Like you can't do battle, bowling, local. It's just meh.
I feel like
good.
that makes sense though. I mean, you're really gonna get that many people to play battle bowling local? It's essentially just bowling.
No, but like with CPUs.
Who wants to bowl against computers?
I don't know. Maybe you want to try. Maybe that's what they thought. They're like, who'd want to do that? I don't know. I feel like there's not enough. It runs its course pretty quickly, and then I'm like, okay, done for a while. I had a good time playing it when you were visiting, though.
Yeah, we did play the golf, and I think that is the best Nintendo golf.
Yeah, for sure. That's why it's up here at number 5. Once that golf update came out, it was like, raise those sales.
Oh yeah, although you waited until I got there to play golf for the first time, though.
Yeah, true. Number 6 on the list is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Also still going strong.
Nice.
It's got legs. That and Mario Kart have legs, you know?
Yep.
Like
although Mario Kart doesn't have that many legs. It's got wheels. Everyone drives. How many legs do you think they had to animate? Because they're they're mostly sitting in the carts, so you don't see their legs. But
the legs of like everybody in the stands.
I can't recall the last time I saw it.
Yeah,
I legs in the stands.
People like jumping.
That's besides the point. Animal Crossing New Horizons is at 7. That was
Wait, no, they had to animate all their legs because they can all ride motorcycles. Sorry.
Oh, boo.
I just realized. Yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons at number 7. Awesome. Again, like these are all the ones that you're like, okay, these are all they keep selling. Number 8, you got Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, which is the only non-first party game on the list.
Yep, I
kind of crazy.
Realized that had sold so well.
Yeah.
Then you got Mario Party Superstars.
Great game. And then in 10th is Splatoon 3. And none of these are including digital sales. So, like, except for Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, they reported theirs already. So these could all be even higher. It's crazy. The list could be, like, totally rearranged when accounting for digital sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the top 10 Nintendo Switch games sold for the year 2022. We'll talk more about it when NVIDIA releases their like full data review, which I think comes. I want to say end of fiscal year's March or April.
That's about right.
And that will be fun to go over with our money segment. Anywho, speaking of segments, why don't we move to the next segment of this show? Let's check out the rumor mill. Today, the rumor mill, we've got a bunch of stuff. The rumor Pikmin we send out each and every week to gather rumor fruits. And they all go bravely to bring us the best of the best. This week, it seems that Level 5 is looking to make a return to the West. That's right, Level 5, that game company that brought you such classics as
I mean, Yokai Watch and whatnot.
Yokai Watch. What was the other one? The Professor Layton. And those are the two that I know. Can't remember what other games come
Don't
from.
forget about Dark Cloud, Snack World.
Oh, man. Ooh.
And Inazuma 11, of course, just off the top of my head.
For Mute Dog, you're saying Inazuma 11. That was his comment. Bring it back. I think this is great news. I feel like these games do well. Professor Layton, I was surprised that it sort of went away because it feels like a good fit for the Switch as a series. And Yokai Watch, I mean, look at Pokemon. Pokemon's crushing it. They don't have any competition. Just come in here and, like, you're not going to top it, but there's a market. There's a market for monster collectors. And Yokai Watch has the ability to do that, I think. That's just me. Gonna take this next rumor item?
Yep. This rumor, although should it even be called a rumor since sources have confirmed.
Yeah, sources.
That
Oh, man.
a remake of...
this sources guy, he's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
He seems to know a lot, too.
Yeah, confirmed a remake of Batten Kaitos.
Batten Kaitos? Kaitos is how I say it, but I don't know.
Kaitos is how I wanted to say it, and then I changed my mind at the last moment. Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean is being developed for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, this is a card-based RPG game that fans of rave about how great it is, and I've heard good things about this, and a remake would be cool.
Just like you've heard good things about Echo the Dolphin.
I've heard about Echo the Dolphin from you. Good things.
Yeah,
and I've heard bad things from others. So, yeah, there you go. Batten Kaitos. And there was a sequel to that game too, so it would be cool if the series makes a comeback. See that coming back as well. But hey, we're remaking Batten Kaitos. What about Kid Icarus Uprising? Can we get some of that? Can we get some of that remake happening up in here? That would be cool.
That's debatable.
You can't just contrarian that game. You
I played it on Jacob's DS. I'll have you know, it was just okay.
3DS.
Not close enough.
Yeah.
There's like 17 different versions of the 3DS and DS. I feel like it's easier to just say DS.
No.
I mean, do you say Switch OLED every time? Or you just say your Switch?
You're right. I say Switch. I say Switch. I was about to say I say Switch OLED.
I wait, but
I almost
now?
Well, I almost did secondhand, like second nature, not secondhand. Second nature. So, maybe I do. I don't know. Anywho, let's move on. This is exciting news, Micah. According to job listings, Retro Studio is working on an unannounced title based on an established IP. And, everybody here in the States loves to stare at Retro Studio's hiring board.
For real,
that's what they do all year. And they're like,
I never hear any news ever about other places hiring people. It's just Retro.
Anyways, people are going, does that mean Metroid Prime 4 is near completion since they're starting other projects?
Do you know what a game is or IP is established already? F-Zero.
No.
So there's a chance.
No, there's no chance. There's no shot that it's F-Zero.
Hey, technically it could be a chance.
Yeah, nope. It's not F-Zero. Don't get your hopes up, people.
Yeah, I have a feeling with all the Metroid fiasco that has happened in the past, they will be announcing their release date very soon before the game comes out. That's what I keep telling myself, at least.
So they'll announce it and then it will be coming
Out.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short turnaround time, like Paper Mario, Origami King.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hope. And I think that the unannounced project based on an established IP's got to be Donkey Kong, right? I mean,
Could be. There have been lots of rumors,
Yeah.
and they do work on Donkey Kong games.
this would be sad news for the Donkey Kong fans that are hoping for a Donkey Kong game this year. Maybe there's two. Maybe they're making one, and then they're like, all right, Retro, it's time for you to make Donkey
never
Kong
mentioned how
Prime.
early in the that would be terrible. No offense to Donkey Kong.
A first-person Donkey Kong game.
Oh, I mean, if it doesn't have any
with
Metroid, I thought you meant a Metroid crossover with Donkey Kong.
No, I just
Metroid Prime 4. You're at the final boss, and you're about to die, and Donkey Kong comes jumping in.
Yeah, there you
to
go.
save the day.
No. I'm talking Metroid, like, Metroid goes from 2D to 3D with Metroid Prime. That's what they do with Donkey Kong. First person.
And you can see his arms.
No.
He walks.
You see his
punch things.
His coconut gun. It can fire in spurts.
It's gonna be violent.
It's gonna be.
And if he shoots you, it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. Yeah. Dude, can you imagine just freaking Halo, but it's all Donkey Kong?
I mean, it'd be so good with that song playing, with a little bit of heavy rock added in.
Donkey Kong. Oh man, that would be so good.
Also, some Doom vibes music with those lyrics.
Write this down, Nintendo. Write this down. Yeah, there you go. Last rumor item. Is it you or is it me? It's you.
Looks like Nintendogs is going to be coming to mobile devices, according to a Nintendo patent.
Ooh. Hopefully that's true, because that actually makes a ton of sense.
It's way too fitting. I feel like people in the community and we have mentioned this at some point, that Nintendogs should be like a mobile game.
Yeah, it should. For sure. But I also think it could just do well on console, on Switch. I'm trying to think.
Would it be full price?
No. It would be like, it would be a game that should be $20, but it's $40. Is what I would say, unless they add a lot of depth to it. But I don't see them doing that. Nintendogs was a fun time. My siblings spent a lot of time in it. I didn't play much of it. Will it have cats?
Is that because you hate dogs?
Because I hate dogs? No, I love dogs. I have a dog. Maybe that's why I didn't play it. I didn't have this dog at that time, though. So
yeah, I don't think that logic tracks. Because you knew 10 years in the future you'd get a dog.
I'd have a dog. I don't need one of these Nintendogs. Like, who needs that? Come on. Anywho, that's all we got going for the rumor mill. So let's close out the show. Alrighty, Micah. I'm checking real quick to make sure we don't have any breaking news items. We don't report on this every week, but Fire Emblem Engage icons are available on the Nintendo Switch Online app. You can spend your silver coins to get your favorite protagonist with 2 colors of hair. People are really hating on that design, by the way, and I like it. The red and the blue. Yeah.
You would.
Look at it. They are a Nintendo Switch themed character. They've got the controller colors for hair.
They should have a Fire Emblem Engaged Switch just so they get have those 2 Joy-Con colors.
Yeah. I mean, if I put my original Joy-Cons on my Switch OLED, boom, Fire Emblem Engage Switch. He's like wearing that like white leather armor. Yeah. And then there was a new trailer that dropped for Octopath Traveler 2, a character trailer. And these games just look so good. Anywho, that about wraps up episode 126. Thanks to everybody who tuned in for the news and rumors. Micah, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at Micah Prime on YouTube and Twitch.
Nice. And you can find me, my stuff, over at Andross1 on YouTube, Twitch, also on Twitter. And yeah, lots of great stuff happening over there. Great streams, great videos. Please hit us up, check those out. But if you don't want to follow us individually, you're like, I only follow you as a team. Nintendo Pals is also on all those social media sites. You can check out our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Nintendo Pals. Twitch.tv/Nintendo_Pals, at Nintendo Pals on Twitter. Huge thanks to Roger Pollard for making our logo and our intro theme music. If you want to check out more of his stuff, including his fantastic apps and games that he makes, you can check out A Talking Fish on Twitter. And where else? I'll just point you to Twitter and to his website, which links to that are in the description of the episode. Seriously, go show him some support. The work he does is fantastic. With that, Micah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. So let's close it out here with our Patreon shout out. Hey, if you are out there listening and you want to be a part of this amazing Patreon Pokey Rap, you can do that by checking out and supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/Nintendo Pals. And here you go. Here's the shout out.
We gotta rap some Patreon.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
Let's get it on.
We want to be the best that ever was. And shout out our pals over on Patreon.
LPD, Rizzle, Retrologic Day, You Dog Gamer, Schlim, Tor, Spanish, and Solo Something, Brian, Little Miss 7, and Cosmic.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Patreon.
K-Mac and Team, Third Strongest Move, Tim the Nintendo Daddle, and Seth Sturgis, Monkey Thunder, Purple Yoda, Dat Fast John, and Bubba Plays too.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em all. Patreon. Let's get 150 or more, yeah, please. To be a Patreon donor is your destiny.
Thank you all so much for listening, and we will talk to you next episode. Bye-bye.